Port Royal may have a unique history, but it isn't the only place in Jamaica with scintillating island secrets. In a remote corner of the southeastern part of the island, where children play barefoot and goats roam freely, is the village of Bath. The town itself looks ordinary enough, but its mountains conceal a stunning secret. You'll need some help to find it. If you're lucky, you'll run into a local like Samuel who can show you the path that leads to this unique hideout.
Okay, I'm a pass now, yeah?
It's not the incredible foliage or even its serenity that makes this place so unusual. It's the water.
People from all over the world have been coming for this. This water here heals all kind of sickness, you know, inside out.
According to the legend, the Bath Spring was discovered by a runaway slave in 1690. When he bathed in the warm water, his ulcers were miraculously healed. So what's in this water that makes it so magical?
Well, the mineral, you know, the sulfur smell, if you kind of smell it, there's a sulfur smell, you know, that is the healing power, you know. You see? So it's just a mystery.
The science behind this secret is a little cloudy, but Rasta Steve's mystical royal treatment sure does something.
This water is one of the best water throughout the island. So whenever time people come around, they get a royal treatment like I get to now. You feel the full essence of it.
Steve performs his treatment at the foot of a pool of hot water. This scorching spring can reach temperatures up to 128 degrees. And if the scalding water doesn't knock the aches and pains out of you,
you like to sleep like a baby.
3rd-degree burn.
Rasta Steve's Jimi Hendrix t-shirt certainly will. A session with Rasta Steve includes lots of stretching, a full body and head massage, a few body chops, even a pedicure, using a stone from the river, of course. He even tops it off with a prayer.
May God bless and keep you on a journey from this time forth and forevermore.
Thank you.
If you're a little too modest to bathe with strangers, check into the Bath Fountain Hotel. Water is pumped in here straight from the bath spring, so guests can enjoy the bath fountain's healing powers in the privacy of their room for under $60 a night. And maybe, just maybe, if you let yourself go, you too will feel the power of the island's mystery and magic. A tropical vacation in Jamaica, the perfect opportunity to immerse yourself in the sights and sounds of paradise. Go ahead, be adventurous, try something new. And hey, don't forget to please your palate, because paradise tastes as good as it looks. To find out just how good, you'll have to venture deep into the highlands. These massive blue mountains hide some of Jamaica's best secrets, but few ever explore them. The vast miles of rolling hills may look tough to penetrate, and the hairpin curves and dirt roads are daunting. Don't let them stop you. Tucked away in the middle of the jungle, you'll find Jamaica's most mouth-watering prize. Coffee.
100% Blue Mountain, best coffee in the world.
It is just a gift from God.
Gift or no gift, Blue Mountain coffee doesn't come cheap. A pound of this black gold sells for about $35 in the US and as much as $60 in Japan.
Over the years, it has built this mystique as being the best quality coffee, but coffee by which other coffees are judged.
To find the hidden truth behind this exclusive coffee, you better not have a fear of heights.
The best coffee in the Blue Mountain comes from between 3,500 feet to about 4,500 feet. And the higher up you go is generally the harder the bean gets. The harder the bean gets is the better quality coffee.
There's 30,000 acres of land devoted to growing coffee in Jamaica, but only a third of it gets the esteemed Blue Mountain label. It has to be planted at a minimum of 2,000 feet, and it's derived only from vine-ripened coffee seeds or cherry berries.
This is considered a cherry berry. Good quality coffee is picked cherry ripe. In some countries, it is picked at the green stage, but it doesn't produce the quality cup that you get from a cherry ripe coffee.
These cherry berries are picked by hand. Then the beans go directly to one of only 4 pulperies allowed to process Blue Mountain coffee. In this case, Mavis Bank.
Mavis Bank is run by Mr. Keebleman, who is a real character of Blue Mountain coffee. In fact, we consider him our Juan Valdez. He's probably the oldest person in the industry.
At the ripe age of 80, Keebleman is the caretaker of more than a century of coffee wisdom.
Well, Mavis Bank began with my grandfather in 1885, way up in the mountains, up in a place called Strawberry Hill. And so we have been established as a family in this area from 1923.
The secret to this great coffee isn't just its cultivation. The processing of Blue Mountain coffee is just as painstakingly precise as the growing and picking of it.
All coffee comes in here and gets floated. All the light coffee is taken away, and the better coffee is then accepted.
The little-known secret to a bean's success is weight. The floaters are bad, the sinkers are best, quality is king. And Keebleman ensures that coffee bearing his name is worth its weight in black gold.
They can take it away and sell it somewhere else, but we won't buy it. It has to be up to the 100% quality.
Once they've got a good bunch of beans, it takes about 5 months to process them. But before the beans can be bagged and shipped out, there's one final hurdle to overcome. They have to please the senses of Keebleman's secret weapon, Norman Grant.
What I'm going to do here is to break the cup, right? And by breaking the cup, I'm going to stir and breathe in the aroma. Oh, this is an excellent Blue Mountain coffee.
If the smell is up to par, then Norman does a taste test. Well, it's more like a slurp and spit test, but it does the job.
It is so good that I don't want to spit it out.
Once you've had a few cups of Jamaican Joe, it's probably lunchtime.
Yes.
And if you're in Jamaica, you can't leave the island without having some jerk.
Delicious. Splendid. Nice and spicy. Oh, the pepper.
It's the kind of taste that can really heat up your vacation.
It's hot. Pretty much hot. Our food is spicy, pepper spicy. The habanero pepper, we call it the Scotch bonnet in Jamaica. It's hot, it's very hot.
You can get a taste of this spicy but savory barbecued meat almost anywhere on the island. It's often cooked right on the side of the road. But to find out the secret to this unofficial national dish, you have to go to the place where it all began. The town of Boston lies on the easternmost part of the island, near Boston Bay, a secret roadside area that is truly jerk central. And we're still talking food.
In Boston, you find all the best jerk food.
Yeah. These guys can jerk very good.
This little cluster of tin shacks doesn't look very enticing. To be honest, your local health department would probably flunk these guys in a heartbeat. So you might just want to close your eyes and open wide. The jerk tastes much better than it looks.
It's done on the outside, so you have all the natural elements out there. However, when done, it is delicious.
So what's the secret ingredient to this magical meat?
The secret to my jerk, spice it good,
and cook it good.
All right. Well, he's not giving away his secret very easily, but after a hearty meal of jerk, you might need something cool to wash it down. And in Jamaica, the drink of choice is rum, rum, and more rum.
And Jamaica has the finest rum anywhere in the world.
To find the delicious secrets behind this island-brewed delight, it's time for another road trip. Head south into the flatlands of Black River country. Hidden in the acres of sugarcane is the icon of Jamaican rum, Appleton Estate.
Welcome to Appleton Estate, home of the finest rum in the world.
Factories don't usually top the tour list, but this isn't your average factory.
There's lots to offer here, and that's where rum drinkers we thought we'd better come.
The secret to making rum starts with sugarcane juice.
So this is an old sugar mill, and this is how they used to extract the juice from the sugarcane. From this, they used to get roughly about 70–75% of the juice from the sugarcane.
Once pressed, cane juice is heated and boiled into a syrupy soup of molasses and brown sugar. The molasses is combined with water and yeast and then fermented. The next step is distillation. Appleton still uses tried and true methods.
Copper pot distillation method has been handed down since the inception of rum making in Jamaica, and we use copper pot stills that are unique to the island.
After distillation, the rum is stored in oak barrels for a minimum of 3 years and a maximum of 30. Each barrel ages differently, creating a rum with unique flavors and characteristics. So mixing the rums is key. But Appleton has a secret to their blending.
One of the secrets to our rum that many people don't realize is that it's hand blended, which is a process which is unique to Appleton.
Before any rum is bottled and shipped out, it has to get past the lips of Appleton's chief blender, Joy Spence.
Each barrel behaves differently. So you might have the same basic rum coming from the estate going into 2 different barrels, and they age differently. This is why it is good to blend the different barrels together to get one uniformity.
Joy is the only female chief blender in the world, and her best-kept secret is that she relies on looks as well as taste.
The first thing that you do for evaluation is to pour a small amount into the glass. Then you evaluate the color to see how brilliant it is, if it's aging correctly.
Joy mixes and matches in pursuit of the perfect combination. Of course, that requires that she sample each blend.
Most people would think that I'll get stoned at the end of the day. That's not so. Because over the years, I think my system has become saturated. So.
Once Joy gets just the right blend,
perfect.
She keeps her formula top secret.
Once the blend has been approved, the formulation is kept in a secret location where only 2 persons have access.
And she doesn't take any chances.
We have an alternate site for our blends that in case there's a natural disaster, the secret blends are kept housed secretly in another location in another country that we can continue the brand Appleton. At the end, we produce a particular style of rum that cannot be replicated anywhere else in the world.
But if you really want to taste Jamaica the way the islanders do, just keep an eye out for a rum bar.
The rum bars in Jamaica are a gathering area. You know, you meet everybody at the rum bar.
In every town, on every country road, the rum bars are where you'll find local culture at its best and its merriest. And if you want to drink your rum the Jamaican way, you gotta drink what they drink.
Most popular rum is white overproof rum, which is 63% alcohol by volume. This rum has strong tradition to it because it's what we call our versatile rum. It is used for drinking, it is used for mixing, it is used for warding off evil spirits. White overproof rum is also used to clean off the nails on newborn babies. Every home has a bottle of white overproof rum in there.
Jamaican overproof ain't no joke, and it accounts for 90% of all rum sold on the island. Most Jamaicans drink it straight or mixed with coconut water. But if you think you're tough enough, there's an even stronger rum. It's called John Crabati, and this one's sure to knock you down for the count.
It's illegal, but, you know, it's everyone. A lot of guys drink it, and it's kept under the counter. And, I mean, you don't want to light a match when that stuff is brought out. It's serious.
White rum is such a big part of Jamaican culture, these guys even have a song about it.
Don't matter where I go, Treasure Beach is my home. I love the burn, coconut water and white rum. I love the girl, coconut water.